and let us all do we can to build a better future. Kira, you got a story for the people. What is going on?
Yeah, so I'm glad that we're starting with these stories because we have a whole host of stories that aren't hilarious coming up.
No, they're not.
Man, do I love making fun of Republicans. See,
Vote Blue, we do that. We make fun.
No. I have a great game that I made up, and you guys are gonna love it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So first, dozens of Republicans are actually planning to call for reforms amid the escalating divisions within their party, and are threatening to form a separate group if GOP members do not break away. I looked into it. It said a separate group, and I was like, does that mean a separate party or just a different wing of the Republican Party? Some sources say that it's a different party altogether, like they're looking at actually breaking away from the Trump Republicans party-wise. And then this article says group. So I don't know for sure. I would say you
All
might
I'm
want
going to say is that if they do break away and form a separate party, progressives in Congress are still going to be. It's not possible.
Well, I was
able to
actually
do
going to
it.
bring that up and say well, maybe that will create like a nice little slippery slope for the Democrats to do the same thing. But I don't think that's going to happen. So there are more than 100 former Republican officials expected to release their demands in a letter on Thursday. The letter will state that Republicans must either reimagine a party dedicated to our founding ideals, or else hasten the creation of such an alternative. Now, the 13 founding principles have yet to be revealed for this GOP
There's going to be a big, beautiful
party.
reveal.
So I came up with some of my own founding principles, and I thought maybe if you guys could come up with some founding principles in our audience of the GOP, that could be a lot of fun.
I want to go first.
Okay, you go first.
Less taxes.
Less taxes for the
Yes!
rich.
Okay.
Less
ready?
taxes for the
Okay.
rich.
Ready for this
Okay.
one?
All right,
Yeah.
cool.
Family values, except not that.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyone with brown or black skin probably had it coming.
Yeah.
No.
We will protect and defend pedophiles, war criminals, racists, sexual predators, and cheaters.
Yeah, that seems good.
Seems reasonable.
There's
Okay.
no war we can't get behind.
All people that disagree with us are socialists or communists.
I like that. one.
Hold on, wait. I'm gonna go on a limb here. God and guns.
I have guns and God.
I won.
Let's think. What else?
What's the point of power if you can't grab an ass or two?
Yeah! Oh, wait. That seems
Who says we don't have
that
fun?
Feels like what's the word? A superfluous version of the previous. I think you could probably combine those into one.
Hold on.
Yeah, absolutely.
I want to go for another principle: money and lots of it.
Yeah, show me the money was one of the principles that I wrote down.
Show me the money.
How about a wasp or dead bee?
Wasp or what?
Never mind. It's the 50s. Never mind.
no,
We're in the.
I didn't get it. That went right over my head.
Was you?
A white American, white Anglo Protestant.
No, white Anglo-Saxon Protestant.
That's it.
There we go. Come on.
But I just
Ecuadorian
realized-
Taco says party of hypocrites. Oh, wait, that's
Yeah.
both parties. And Ecuadorian Taco, I did write hypocrisy wins elections.
That's
as
right.
Oh,
one
okay.
of them.
Oh, never apologize.
Can I-
even
Never
if you're
apologize.
wrong.
It's a good one.
Can I?
Both sides do that now. too.
So Miguel H is saying nice GOP principles. Kira C, vote blue, and
There you go.
We make fun of Republican lawmakers too, but real quick,
It's low-hanging fruit, you
It-
guys.
it is,
But,
it is.
you
No,
know.
it's not even low hanging. It's like, oh, look at this, like festering stuff on the ground. Let me
with
pick
with
this
with,
up
with
and-
all the bugs in it.
Right.
But you know, here's the thing, because I've been very vocal about third parties and progressives, independents. Look, the GOP is going to be split in two. Daniel, you talked about this on the radio way back when.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. What's the excuse? Green Party, get your act together. Seriously. Moving for People's Party. Now's the time to make it happen. PSL, independent non-affiliates. Now's the time to make it happen. And look, I'm even going to throw this party in there. Libertarians, make it happen. What's your damn excuse? It's now's the time to stop crapping the bed, stop screwing around, and actually really make a real third party. We need to have a multi-parliamentary system in this country. We need to have real direct action. We need to have ranked choice voting and make this happen now. And look, if there's a real progressive party in this country, you will see the establishment really be afraid. Look at what they're doing to Kshama Sawant, who's with Socialist Alternative, and that's a political organization. It's not a political party, but you have a whole united effort, bipartisan effort, and corporations too, working to get her out of her seat in Seattle. Now's the time we need to have third parties. So, Kira, I want to give you the final.
Yeah,
I
there's
want
one
you to continue
more
on.
hilarious piece of this story, and then we'll wrap that up. The article listed a handful of politicians and people in the Republican Party that are in this, threat to split off of the GOP. And what is amazing is that not a single one of the people backing this effort are presently elected officials. So it's like nobody with power is actually doing this this effort to split. So
it's such a perfect Trumpian. I mean, like if Trump had a split and he had half the party, I would be like, wow, that's very anti-Trumpian of him to be that organized in this. So it's like that. It's like, okay, if they do that, then progressives can also do the same thing, because if a lot of the people that aren't already doing things that matter in the Republican Party are going to split off and form their own party, progressives, you really have absolutely no excuse.
There is none. Justice Democrats, brand new Congress, our revolution, DSA. What's your excuse? We need to have a true third party now more than ever. I think, unless you have any other final notes you want to add in there.
I had some numbers on the popularity of Trump, which seems to be slipping right now, but the GOP is very split.
Give it time. Trump is a master at, and look, I hate saying this, he's very good. He's a master at manipulating the media and knows how to build up hype. I would not underestimate him, but we'll see what happens in 2022 and going into 2024.
And the big important thing to
All
remember
right,
right now is it's not about where Biden is right now in popularity. This is usually the case that anyone who runs, like Trump, every single day, every single press junket except a few was saying he's terrible, he's horrible, he's the worst thing since we didn't slice bread or something of that nature every single day. And by this point, he was still relatively popular for where he's at. Biden can be, we've already covered this, Biden can be doing well right now. He's in his honeymoon phase. Most new marriages that go bad very quickly still have good honeymoons. What's going to happen once we get out and we have to deal with the economy? What happens when we have issues overseas? What happens when we have more foreign issues where America's like, we need to bomb more places and we make a bigger war because we've made that. Things are going to be different. The perspective of the Democratic Party and how people think of them in the midterms, especially when we lose the midterms. I shouldn't say we, when the Democrats lose the midterms, and then 2024 happens, everything's going to look different than it is right now.
Yeah, exactly. All right. With that being